Time I get back at this game. I was playing a lot of Naruto, Balatro, other games. I was kind of dreading this game, not because it's not good, it's excellent, but because of how the broadcast comes off. Like the dialogue is echoey because I have my microphone on and it doesn't just play the audio from the game on the stream, it plays the audio from my microphone. And I don't like really how it sounds when you watch the videos. But then at the same time, I'll say this: if you don't want the dialogue echoey, then just buy the game. If you're gonna watch my stream of the game or someone else's, maybe they'll have a muted microphone and you won't hear the echoing dialogue. But I'm gonna have my microphone on. I don't have a headset or anything like that. I just have the controller microphone. I'll say this, also in continuance, I made a couple of offline videos, and as usual, they're not really going anywhere. The shorts that I made kind of hit the brick wall of around 400 views, which is, to say, a lot more than I've ever gotten. But there's absolutely no response to the videos, no comments. I actually did receive a like from a random person that I didn't put on there myself. So someone did watch the video because I asked for a like to prove you're not an AI. But I understand the convoluted ways that YouTube presents your content. Like, it'll show you a whole video just by scrolling over it, and you're never in the vicinity of the like button, and you might have liked the video, but you're not going to go back to it and click like. Anyways, choking myself here. I did a hack for cup noodles, and I paid the price. And I apparently didn't let it cool down. And when I went to eat it after I did the video, it burnt the crap out of my mouth. So I got my just desserts for making that video. But like the crab salad's supposed to cool down the noodles because it's from the fridge. And I stirred it, and it's the same as I do every other time I eat it. This time it was just hotter than normal. So I'm not making a complaint at the company for their product being flawed, because it's not. They give you the instruction to wait a minute. I'm just saying I got my comeuppance for it. For trying to compare Nissan top, or not top ramen, but still ramen, cup noodle. Cup ramen and cup noodle are two different things. And then the Maruchan, just instant lunch. Which I only bought those because I thought they went in the microwave. What am I talking about? I was supposed to be playing this game. I'm just gonna talk now. I'm not gonna start the game yet. But I thought they went in the microwave, and it turns out you have to pour boiling water in them, and then you basically have to put it in the freezer or else you can't eat it. Like, I mean, those are for people that like make it and forget about it and then come back to it later when it's like lukewarm and are like, oh, I can eat. Like when you're stoned or something. They're not for being eaten like at boiling temperatures. Um, on top of that, I did a sleep study last night that was unsuccessful. I didn't sleep a wink. I had the CPAP machine. The girl put on all the electrodes, and we talked for like a half hour while she was putting them on. Uh, and then I laid down and I couldn't sleep for like 6 hours. So, because I normally sleep on my stomach, and you can't do that with the CPAP machine. But it did help. But the study was unsuccessful because I didn't sleep. So they might have to. I don't know. She said they're going to have me do it again with the sleep aid. The sleep aids don't work for me. I'm basically a like a waking sleeper. Yeah, I can go for 3 days without sleep, but then I'm ultimately tired. Like normal people get tired after going to work, and they come home and they go to bed. Well, I have to sit up for 3 days before I actually get tired. I like get tired of stressing over YouTube. That's helped me relax a little bit. Anyways, this isn't going out to anybody, but now that I have a new tiny base of people that might look at my content, I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing. I did forget to put my phone on, so when I'm not sure I'm actually broadcasting. No, I am. I'm back to regular part 5. It doesn't have a red ring around my Squirrel, so maybe someone says I can't use that. I don't know. I'll go to my right. Nobody there. Just me. I'm watching. Maybe somebody's watching. Turn it down. I think the phone is muted or something. Oh, let me go. Because I have it on full volume and I don't hear anything coming out of my phone. Actually, 1 time, not 2 times. Play. Just 20 seconds back from live. It's not live anymore, just click live. Alright. Now it's 8 minutes off of being on. Just restarted. I know this doesn't matter it doesn't seem to matter to anybody else. And I'm not just trying to mooch watch hours off of YouTube for monetization if I ever actually get it by watching my own videos for this link that I broadcast them. I know that wouldn't really count. They actually have to like be legitimate watch hours. And I know I'm never going to reach the number that they want. But maybe I will, so I don't think you shouldn't jinx it. It doesn't matter. I said the sleep study. My video about the apartment and losing my aunt and my mom. I kind of like didn't have courtesy for other people in that video, where you think just because they don't like it doesn't mean they're not real people. That doesn't matter. I don't need to correct that. I'm just venting. But the scarce likes that I've ever gotten for 3 years of pinball videos and live streams, it pissed me off a little bit. It has me like questioning myself deeply about what is wrong with me, or what am I doing that other people aren't doing, or what are other people doing that I'm not doing? Is my content just this bad? Am I not interesting? Am I mumbling too much? Did I not turn my mic gain up? Or do I not have a professional setup, or a nice room, or a camera? Then I'm like, I don't want to be a professional streamer. I just want to enjoy video games. And if someone else enjoys them with me, then so be it. Like, I'd love to have someone backseat gaming in the chat room, or telling me that I missed something that I didn't see. Like, when I watch my videos again, I know that sounds convoluted that I watch my videos again. I'm not editing them. But, like the seek and find games, like, I'll see the items that I missed that were on the list while I'm talking about looking for, like, a pretzel. I'll see the bell or something else, and I'm like, dude, it's over there. And you're just glossing over it every time. You just see yourself missing it. And you're like, how do you not see that? It's just looking at the same moment from different perspectives. Even if it's your own perspective twice. Like, I watched the video I did on Dreams. I was making some kind of just Egyptian-looking blue box. And it made me insane. All I was doing was just... like, I wasn't even speaking. I didn't have my microphone turned up. I was just kind of doing the same thing for 10 minutes. And I hated the video. I'm like, why did I post this? And I learned from that to speak clearly. But nobody's here for my journey. You're here for the Night of the Rabbit. So I guess I'll start it now. And I will preface this again. I'll say this every time because it doesn't matter. I did look at a walkthrough for this, but I don't have it queued up to, like, just reference it right away. I only skimmed it to get a couple of ideas of what I'm to do next. I know you have the rabbit spell where you can get like a hint, but the walkthrough kind of, like, since it's spoiler free, it doesn't tell you why you're doing the things you're doing. And sometimes you're picking up like a rake or a piece of cheese and you have no use for it. And it won't even be useful for like another 2 hours. But you might miss it and not pick it up. That's the kind of game this is. If you've already looked at the other 4 parts of my video, then welcome to part 5. If you haven't, and you're not watching anyways, because you're not, because there's nobody, I didn't even see my 1 pop up. But I lost that thought. That one went to the ums. Lost the plot. really I did. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, part 5. I'm somewhere in the midst of getting spell number 2, which you have to open the portal yourself instead of the rabbit opening it for you. And I don't know, like, I went to the star map, it told me where the trees were, but like I said, that was too much information for me to process. And I am more of a visual learner than necessarily a listening learner. So it didn't show me a map of where the trees were. It just told me in text and voice. The only reason I don't want to play is because it's so echoey. Maybe if I mess with the settings and turn the speech down a little bit, you can still hear it. But anyways, just buy the game. It only has this is what upsets me. This came out 2 weeks ago, but it also came out 12 years ago or 8 years ago, I forget. And I don't know the reception it got. I don't know if it sold well. I didn't really do any research. But like I said, it piques my interest. But is that on the PlayStation Store, it only has 21 ratings. It went up from 19 ratings to 21. So 3 more people bought the game. Or 2 more people. That's my math. But only that slim of a pickings? How is that for a game that's this nice and well voiced and well drawn and maybe too advanced for some people, or they don't want to get a walkthrough, they want to feel like they're the best gamer in the world and they can just do all this shit, speed run, no hit, go F yourself. These kind of games were meant for a walkthrough. Kind of like how Final Fantasy games used to come with a strategy guide that you had to buy for $29 back before the internets. And then the internets were invented and fax came out and walkthroughs existed, and now people do walkthrough videos. The strategy guides are a thing of the past. But these games were meant for that kind of thing. Or not. They're just meant for geniuses that can somehow figure out that you need to put a rake to trip up a gnome and get a saw back to then hammer a portal shut, break his pumpkin, steal his silver lumps, and use the lumps to get fish out of the water and magically gain a level. I don't know. You have to do a lot of things. It's just too much. Like I say, I respect the people that make these games. I saw a video on YouTube that said point-and-click games still matter. Like, I mean, World of Warcraft is a point-and-click game. And this lady at the sleep study said her husband still plays WoW and does raid nights and stuff. And like, I stopped playing that 20 years ago. I played it for 2 years straight. I was going to ask her what server he's on, but I forgot. Like I said, it's probably revamped by now, but I could get my character back and get into the game. Probably not. I don't have a PC anymore. But this is going on for too long. We're going to just start it up. I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing, so I'm going to ask the journal. Dandelion seeds ride the wind near the wood dwarf's home. If only there was a way to catch them. Jerry's jokes don't hit quite close out to home here in Mousewood. They just can't hold up to real Mousewood humor. But where could Jerry find such jewels of joking? Because I have the notepad for jokes. Mr. Church Mouse and Junior have a spectacular water nut. They are, however, willing to bargain. Okay, I remember that. The Pears are having a birthday party, but Jerry's uninvited. You have to somehow make a cake. I read for that. And then the grumpy guy will help you out. There's all this other stuff that I already did. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I don't remember how to get into the inventory. Down. Okay. I don't want to do this advice.
Look at the magical creature who lives in Mousewood. You've already met one of them. A little man in green.
Yeah, oh.
Tell you that you will learn another secret. But to do so, you must ask him to open the portal to his home for you. For only there can he teach you the spell. If you want to see, come to the old magician's house.
Ah, well, that's very informative. Augie?
Another statue. It looks like those guys might see a lot.
I don't know if I talk to this statue. Also this. Okay, go back to sleep. I mean, it's not that the rocks aren't voiced, but they just put a weird grinding noise instead. It's fine. It's fine. You're whispering. Now, just go to the old magician's house. Where is that? Oh, don't give me drift again. I think if I talk to these guys and choose option 3, I get a card. Please stop doing that.
Maybe we should stay with you. Joke.
Oh, the joke. I told them about a chicken crossing the road, and apparently it was like genocide to them. Okay, here's this is the pumpkin. I wish it would stop going off and up. Like I said, maybe I have to play with the controller with no microphone that doesn't have drift, because that's really aggravating. And I'm gonna blow in the controller again because that's worked for me. And besides, you're using the right stick for this, not the left stick. Okay, this is the leprechaun's pumpkin. I'll have to look for it.
I ought to talk to people who like jokes.
You like jokes?
I ought to talk to people who like jokes.
Oh, you don't like jokes.
Some have returned to the fox, roaming around the field to hear the talk of you. If I see him, I don't think him. Or sound nearby. I also should put them to discuss. Juice and that blows like a Oh, I see. It's a bit odd. That breakfast. I'd really like to have a lot of that. Me too. I don't have one myself. Unfortunately, they're very expensive. Except for the town council and the hair factory. Hardly anyone can afford. Now and then, I look into my family in the cemetery. When I see purple clothes and happy faces there, it warms my heart. No matter how cold the night is. It kind of certain it's so empty. I was just trying to catch the thief. But I didn't want this to happen. It was a nice little house. Well, pumpkin house.
You showed the pumpkin house. You should feel bad. That's not where I wanted to go. I'm gonna go to the hair party because that is where I think I can find the leprechaun. I don't know. Like, he's on this spot.
The little man runs over the rock to protect himself, and then disappears. Quite obvious to help magic. I'm done with this for now.
Oh, is he there somewhere that I can't see him? No, I don't know what to do.
What a strange statue. The upper half is missing, and now it no longer has eyes.
Okay, that's not where I wanted to go. Go back up here. Maybe I have to lure him out somehow with this lumpy rock.
That would be good.
Like I say, I know I read that you could put this key-shaped part in the cafe on the key, and it does something. Maybe I need to be here in the daytime, so I'm just going to use the book to change it to daytime. There he is.
The little green. The little guy put his clothes on the table. I'll grab them. You can see me. What do you want? I'm looking for a treacle. You might break into your box, and I'm supposed to help you. Right. Oh, you need no choice. Turn around. Stop staring at the shadow. Oh. There. That's better. That's right. Wow. I still have it. A professional. Right. Meet me at the bottom hall. Then I'll show you into my life. What kind of
What did he say?
Professional blackmailer. I want to be a magician.
What are you doing there, boy?
Nonsense. There's a little green man that only I can see. What?
Nothing.
What did he say? Come on. The green man waits at the second portal tree behind the town hall at night. Oh, okay, I know where that is. Oh my god. Why did that statue move? I'll talk to them again. Hey, that statue's gone.
Ha! It sounds like they really enjoyed their work.
No, you have to get rather serious. First, you have to sketch and measure all just right.
Be spontaneous. It helps. With a sword, hammer, nails, paint. Only after you are thoroughly planned out. Otherwise, it's all good to go. Without making plan out all the fun.
You want to own industry.
That's complete nonsense. It makes no sense without fun. Planning is secondary. Secondary? Without plan, we never begin to business. You take everything too seriously. You don't take things seriously enough.
I think they're busy right now.
I'm right. I'm wrong.
Let's use the capital. Oh, the old magician must have forgotten the card.
Oh, I forgot the Quartets game that you can play against the different characters. It's a pretty simple game, but
I'm right.
it's probably hard to win. I want to play it against this guy. Just for kicks right now.
You take everything too seriously. Very bad. You don't take things seriously enough. You're not.
Opponent asks for a card.
And two.
Draw a card.
No.
Choose a card.
You are so safe for you.
I'm sure you got this one. Excellent. Let's see. It's your fault.
I could take his 3. Wait, which one did he have? He probably has the 4.
I'm sure you got this one.
Let's see if they've got the 4 of whatever this is.
This one.
A 2? Okay. You had the 3. Maybe you have the 1? They got their old card back. See, they know I have that. So I made a mistake there. I don't have that one. And now I know you have that one. Oh, they asked for it. That doesn't mean they have it. Oh, damn it. I don't have that card.
It's your turn.
Did I already ask for the 4 of stone faces? Maybe they've gotten the 3 of eyes.
This one.
I draw the 3 of eyes and I win.
Opponent's turn.
Oh, you need 4 quartets. Ah, crap. Okay. And that would state that they have the 3.
Choose a card.
They have the 3.
This card.
Please.
Very well.
I have to ask for the 2.
Help
Oh,
me
crap.
big
Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Almost. Draw a card.
Get the.
Opponent's quartet.
Ah, they're gonna win.
This card.
That's my old card.
Excellent. This and another card. Game
That's fun. What am I doing meeting the guy at night? There's that statue that's moving. Ah. I gotta talk to this guy. He's just looking dubious. Oh, I have a message. Where am I? How do I have a message?
Strange enough.
Oh, what did he say? Ah, damn it, I missed it. Let's just. No, wrong way. There he is up there. How do I get through? Oh, I see. I have to go to the gate. Maybe, I mean, maybe not. I don't know. There's the incredibly tall tree.
That's how it tells us under the tree. Any bird who builds a nest up on a branch will have a magnificent view. I wonder if mice and squirrels live like this in ours. Just take a long time and begin to play.
I guess this isn't what you're supposed to do.
No,
No,
it
it
belongs to the
belongs to the
little man in green.
green.
No,
No,
it
it
belongs to the
belongs to the
little man
little
in
man in
green.
green.
No,
No,
it
it
belongs to the
belongs to the
little man
little
in
man in
green.
green.
No,
No,
it
it
belongs to the
belongs to the
little man
little
in
man in
green.
green.
I see him up there.
Nobody steals from me. And where did Ridgebeard get to now? I've been
I've been
waiting up
waiting
here
up
in
here
the
in the
tree
tree
all
all
night
night
long,
long,
and
and no
nobody's
one is
gone.
gone.
Oh, up in the tree.
They
They
wouldn't
would be
dare do
there to
that.
go back.
No,
No,
it
it
belongs to the
belongs to the
little man
little
in
man in
green.
green.
Here's your
Yes,
handwritten
little
note.
note.
Beware,
Beware,
this is
this is
time
time
territory.
territory.
For as
For
long
as
as it's
long as it's
unsaid by
unsaid
the
by the
river,
river,
I will
I
be
will be
broadcasting from
broadcasting
the
from the
swamp.
swamp.
Mousewood
Mousewood
Radio,
Radio,
the
the
voice of
voice of
Mousewood
Mousewood
won't give
won't
up.
give up.
Signed,
Signed,
Ludwig
Ludwig
Borrower.
Borrower.
P.S.
P.S.
All
All
right, I
right, I
do give
do
up.
give up.
Now the
Now the
short
short
path is
path is
flooded as
flooded as
well.
well.
I'm going
I'm
to be
going to
off
be
the
off the
end, but
end, but
still.
still.
The
The
building is a
building is a
shambles.
shambles.
I
I
can't
can't
shake the
shake the
feeling that the
feeling that the
crows around
crows
here
around there
are
are
pretty
pretty
unpleasant
unpleasant
company.
company.
The
The
building
building collapsed.
collapsed. It
It
looks like
looks like
someone just
someone just
pecked
pecked
apart the
apart the
ceiling and the
ceiling and the
walls.
wall.
This is
This is
scary.
scary.
I can
I
see the
can see the
waterfall out
waterfall out
there.
there.
Wait a minute. Where's the tree? This isn't the tree? No, don't go up there.
It looks
It
like it
looks
was
like it
hit
was
by
hit by
lightning
lightning
about a
about a
thousand
thousand
years
years
ago.
ago.
Somebody
Somebody
seems to
seems
have
to have
carved
carved
four
four
openings
openings
into its
into its
gnarly
gnarly
trunk.
trunk.
No,
No,
it
it
belongs to the
belongs to the
little man
little
in
man in
green.
green.
Well, the little man in green eludes me. I don't know where he is. So we're see if this just doesn't give me that whole hint again.
Look for the
Look for the
magical
magical
creature who
creature who
lives in
lives in
Mousewood.
Mousewood.
You have
You've
already
already
met one
met
of
one
them,
of them,
a
a
little
little
man in
man in
green.
green.
Your
Your
cards
cards
tell
tell
me
me
that you will
that you will
learn
learn
another
another
spell from
spell.
him. But to
But
do
to do
so,
so,
you must
you must
ask him
ask
to
him to
open the
open the
portal to
portal
his
to his
home
home
for
for
you.
you.
For
For
only
only
then
then
can he
can he
teach you
teach
his
you his
spell.
spell.
If you want
If
to
you want
see
to
him,
see it,
come to the
come to
old
the old
magician's
magician's
house in
house in
Mousewood.
Mousewood.
Oh, yeah, that's where the hair is. I have the higher view here. Maybe I could see him from here. No, I don't see him.
The tree is like a separate sky over the mouse road, only greener and more tree-like.
Maybe,
No,
No,
it
it
belongs to
belongs to the little man in green.
it's up there. Let's see what he said.
Nasty brat. Steals my hat. I am Emma's relentless O'Donnell. Every multiple awards for excellence in the field of technology. Nobody steals from me. And fair to let Midge be out. I've been waiting up here in the trees all night long, and no one has come. They wouldn't dare do that on the inner rebellion. What does the pipsqueak want already? He isn't up to facing the weather. Without a hat, my sweet shadow gets cold over there.
No dunking on in there. Maybe we can fit through the narrow passage now.
Nailed on. Nobody can get in or out now.
I don't know. It's something simple, but I'm missing it.
No, it belongs to the little man in green. Now I've got milk. Back
Already. What if I need help?
With the
advice seeker, you could enter into contact with me through your thoughts,
and I'll give you
give you
a
a hint
hint
that you hopefully find. I'll get back to work then.
You
You
have
have
so
so
much skill ahead of you.
Oh,
I envy you, but there isn't much time. So
So
hurry,
Jerry
Jerry.
Hazel.
A
A gigantic living room for a giant. Ugh. It smells a bit like old socks in here.
I don't know. I think I might have to cheat. You get more of a general way of finding how to get to the Green Man. I haven't exhausted every option, but I've exhausted all the logical options. And then it comes into critical thinking, and I don't necessarily possess that skill. Like, I look at all my items. Okay, stick. Oh, here we go. What about the rose hips?
Cool. Rose hips. When they're dried, you can use them as itching powder.
What?
The little man said he would wait for the tree behind the town hall at night. I should return his hat to him. Maybe then he'll help me learn my next spell. Rose hips are cool, but disappointingly useless.
I'm gonna use a grappling hook.
I better be careful with this thing. I better be careful with this thing. I better be careful with this thing.
I don't know. I'll just go back to the walkthrough. Yeah, I do give up easily. See, now it's gonna be skipped way through. Okay. I thought I didn't do any of this stuff. I would have never thought to do that. Move the cursor to the top right. Find a way up to the tower. Behind the town hall. It doesn't go through there. It just stops. It doesn't. Is this like a bug? Or have I not done other things that I need to do first?
Steals my hat.
Oh, I see. No, go. You have to go through this window. And it says talk to Conrad.
I think he's asleep.
There were the documents and the papers.
Just
Just
dusty old
dusty old
papers.
papers.
Hey,
Hey,
a
a
playing
playing
card.
card.
Aha!
Oh
Oh
man,
man,
it's
it's
really
really
dark up
dark
here.
up here.
And
And
cold
cold
too.
too.
At
At
home, I'm
home,
not
I'm
allowed
not
to
allowed
climb
to climb
around the
around the
rooftops.
rooftops.
At
At
home, I'd be
home, I'm
reading
reading
comics under the
comics under the
covers with a
covers with a
flashlight
flashlight
now.
now.
Dude,
I've been
I've been
waiting up
waiting
here
up
in
here
the
in the
tree
tree
all
all
night
night
long,
long,
and no
and no
one has
one
come. They
They
wouldn't
wouldn't
dare go
dare
down
go
on
down
the
on the
Emerald
Emerald
Isle.
Isle.
If that's
If
where
that's
you
where
want
you
to
want to
go,
go,
then
then
kindly
kindly
on
on
your
your
jump.
jump.
Otherwise,
Otherwise,
I'll be
I'll be
going
going
through the
through the
trees
trees
without you,
without you.
and
And
bring my
bring my
axe with
axe
you,
with you.
you
You're
runt.
right.
And I
And I
don't want
don't
one
want
like
one
you,
like
have
you,
you
have you
hear?
here?
But how am
But
I
how am I
supposed to get
supposed to
over
get
there?
over there?
Can't
Can't
hover like
hover like
these
these
folk,
folk,
can
can
you?
you?
Pig tree
Tree
drinker.
drinker.
Then
Then
you'll have
you'll
to
have to
cross the
cross the
branch on
branch on
foot.
foot.
It's way
It's
too
way too
dark
dark
and too
and too
high. You
high.
can't
You
see
can't
where you're
see where
putting
you're
your
putting your
feet.
feet.
Well, come
Well, come
on,
on.
you
You
little
little
starshit.
starfish.
If you
If
fall
you
off
fall
the
off the
branch,
branch,
I'll just
you
gather
just
up the
gather up the
hats while
hats
you'll
while
sit
you'll
and
sit and
stare.
stare.
After you
After you
reap the
reap the
tech on
tech
me,
on me,
we
we
like you
like you
deserve it.
deserve it.
I could
I
get
could
to the
get to the
tree by
tree by
climbing over
climbing
the
over the
branch.
branch.
It's way
It's
too
way too
dark up
dark
here.
up there.
One full
One full
step
step
and
and
I'd rather
I'd
not
rather
think
not
about
think
it.
about it.
oh, there's a lot more I have to do before I.
Nasty brat.
Like, this is why, like, then I feel about it because I used the walkthrough, but at the same time, I feel like that's the only way I would have figured that out. But then, just because I figured that out, like, even if I figured that out on my own, I would have never figured out this next part. We're trying to do the magician's house, empty the get the keg of milk. This is like, I scanned it. It's not scammed it, I scanned it. And I remember some of that stuff. Headed to the destroyed radio station.
Every man across all Dublin. Every multiple
Multiple
awards for
awards for
excellence in
Blah, blah, blah,
music
blah,
and
blah, blah,
comedy.
blah, blah, blah,
Ooh,
blah,
it's
blah, blah,
getting
blah, blah,
good.
blah. White pepper aromatic hard cheese heaters, tin foil, tasty smelling berries. Use a tap on the huge beak, get the mug of beet
All
juice.
night long.
Change the day back to day. Head to the cafe. Go to the cafe, get the
On
ingredients.
the Emerald Isle.
There's all the
What's there
stories,
to do on there
the
anyway?
audio books. There's a way to get them in the cafe here.
Easy up
Easy
the
up the
face in
face
the
in the
mood
mood.
weather.
I mean, I understand, like, I'm trying to do a playthrough.
My
My
sweet
sweet
champion
champion
gets
gets
cold
cold
over
I
there.
hit a brick wall. But, like, all that, I think I can remember what to do. I'm going to switch it to day.
I better
I
be
better be
careful with
careful
this
with this
thing.
thing.
Cafe. For some reason, like this, I don't understand logically why you would do this.
I
I
hope
hope
this
this
part's
part
okay.
okay.
We
We
used the
used the
clock
clock
part
part
instead of the
instead of
key
the key
without
without
noticing.
noticing.
The
The
door is
door
now
is now
open.
open.
Now I
Now
can
I
even
can
get
even
into
get
the
into the
cafe through
cafe
the
through the
back door
back
where
door where
nobody's
nobody's
looking.
looking.
Like, I mean, I don't know if I'd ever think of that. I
The
think
mouse
I
used the clock button so the door is now open. The mouse is going to go over here again. Now I can't go to the garden. Just a sec. Welcome back. I've heard that the hair family is waiting for a cake. Yes. They say that every night we have very special requests. But unfortunately, I'm missing a couple of ingredients. And I bet you just have to have a list. Don't you? Yes, you guessed it. If you find the ingredients, I can make it. And you can take it to the heads.
okay. Thank you.
See you later. Missing ingredients for the hair family's cake. A handful of sweet red berries, chocolate, some milk, beet syrup.
I have chocolate, red berries. No, I don't have the red berries. Chocolate, beet. Do I have the beets? No. I have to get the beet juice. So, I don't want to do this. I do, but like I just feel like following along with the list. And it just doesn't feel authentic. Just gotta get a pen. I'm gonna. Oh, yeah.
Hello. No.
Oh, I can get up here.
Hey, what are you doing so far out of town? You'd better not venture close to the river.
Of course I heard. I was right in the middle of it. Yeah, heard that before. But we were town guards. We're different. They stationed me here as a Crow Scout because of the latest attack. And all that just to make sure that show off slightly. Thank you. You're welcome.
See, it won't let me go to the push. It won't let me go to anything from here. Except the small campfire.
It's the fun. The town guard uses fire. And even then, it's not mandatory. A Crow Scout will scout even when it's freezing cold.
It's like it knows you're using a walkthrough, and it just doesn't let you do it.
Standing guard, eating nothing but red berries. Deprived, encouraging words like praise. So, keep your hands off my berries.
See, he wants cheese fondue. So that would logically lead you to think, you come back at night, you use the tin foil and the cheese, and I think that is what you're supposed to do. Isn't that what I read? Aromatic for hard cheese, but also the white pepper. He'll probably say like, oh, it's missing something. I don't know. I wonder ultimately if they do these things in reverse when they sketch out these ideas, or if it's just like I Like, I'd love to be a fly on the wall in those rooms when they're doing this stuff. Like, I need you to draw me a sack of white peppers for the cheese fondue for the guard. So we then. No. Do they know the ultimate end of their story? Do they just completely have it mapped out like a crazy person on a wall with lines and circles and X's and storyboards? I don't know. I could so read the book. Just read the book. I didn't talk to the DJ, which I probably should have.
Nice and warm. The town guard only needs a fire exit. And even then, it's not mandatory. A Crow Scout will scout even when it's freezing cold. We're much tougher than most civilians. Now, if I fold it like this, and then... Ta-da! Pop. Oh! Are you going to cook something? What is it? Let's see. Not that I'll need anything. I can manage all by myself. Now that looks tasty. If that cheese were a all-season treat, I might actually be tempted. That smells so incredibly good. Oh, well, cheese fondue. I bet it's food. Would you give me some red berries in exchange? Berries? Eat them anyway. Take as many as you like. If they taste as good as they smell. By now I must have collected enough berries for 4 games at least.
That's the stink of the doors. House. Empty the milk that I already have in the cup. Where? See, it's still got drift on me though.
Good. Now my luggage empty.
Wait. See, it's
A mug of thick, sweet sugar.
okay. I did that. I did that. Okay. I'm just going back to the cafe with the ingredients. I think I have them all. So let's do it in the day. I'll switch to the day when I get there.
Extravagant. Welcome back.
About the
About the
cake for
cake
the
for
hair
the hair
family.
family.
Again, if you have any
Again,
ingredients, I
I
can
can
make
make
them. And
and
you
you
can
can
take it to
take
the
it to the
heads.
head.
Just
Just
take a
take a
look
look
at the
at
list
the
of
list of
ingredients.
ingredients.
See you
See you
later.
later.
Take care. An
An
ingredient for the
ingredient for the
cake.
cake.
Thank you, my
Thank you,
little
my
cracker
little cracker
crust.
crust.
All
All
that's
that's
missing
missing
is a handful of salted red berries, and then chocolate, and then beet syrup. No,
No,
it
it
belongs to
belongs
the...
to the
An
an
ingredient for the
ingredient for the
cake.
cake.
Thank you, my
Thank you,
little
my little
cracker
cracker
crust.
crust.
Chocolate,
Chocolate,
and
and
then
then
beet
beet
syrup.
syrup.
An
An
ingredient for the
ingredient for the
cake.
cake.
Thank you, my
Thank you,
little
my little
cracker
cracker
crust.
crust.
All
All
that's
that's
missing
missing
is beet
is
syrup.
syrup.
That's an
That's an
ingredient for the
ingredient for the
hair
hair
family's
family's
cake.
cake.
Now
Now
we
we
have
have
everything
everything
honeycomb.
honeycomb.
Righto,
Vital.
I'll bake a pancake with a stick treat, and then you can pick it up and take it to the
To the
hair
hair.
family. Maybe
Maybe
they'll
they'll
even
even
invite you to
invite
their
you to their
birthday
birthday
party,
party,
my
my
little
little
This is apparently where I get all the audiobooks. So I'm gonna go back and go to nighttime. And to the cafe at night. And,
Oh, hello, Jeremiah. It seems like you also like to be out and about at night. I love the serenity of being alone in places like this at night. You can hear the whisper of secret stories that are hiding here and there. I have a special story for you. It's about mice and squirrels in the woods. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the worlds. Fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings, and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you have forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost.
have a
Was it
story?
a wonderful night? Have I told you how much I love the night?
Oh, now let me read this here. I got a story. I can go listen to it right now. Oh, there's five, but there's no six. There's 5, 7, and 8. He's all over the town. This guy just goes out and just peppers the area, and he has different stories everywhere that you look. Use the restroom. I'll be back. Here.
Eight stories from Mouse. The first story, Kempke, of mice, squirrels, and mousewood forest. Somewhere, tucked away between faraway fields and winding paths, there lies a forest crowded with mice and squirrels. So crowded, in fact, that even a mighty wizard with an even mightier beard couldn't wander the forest's paths without being asked by some tiny rodents for a lift, because they wanted to visit relatives who moved 3 clearings down the road a few years ago because there were gooseberries over there. And because there were so many mice, the forest is known as Mousewood Forest. But something was going on in the otherwise tranquil Mousewood Forest. A forest so peaceful that at noon all you would sense was the soft rustle of the wind in the treetops, the sweet scent of the pine needles, and a lone buzzing bee skipping its lunch break. Yes, something in this tranquil forest was disturbing the peace. For a few days now, some furry, fairly unhappy red squirrels had refused to refer to the forest as Mousewood Forest. The squirrels, as they saw it, were narrowly outnumbered by the grey mice. Why, they wondered, should Mousewood Forest only be known as Mousewood Forest? So they made a great effort to remind visitors out for a Sunday walk or a picnic that there were not only small grey mice, but also auburn squirrels with bushy tails and equally bushy ears. For example, under each sign that read Mousewood Forest, they attached a second reading "and Squirrelwood." Furthermore, a few squirrels with particularly fluffy red fur lay in wait behind tree stumps and hidden in foliage to jump out in front of passers-by, look at those humans with honest, beady eyes, and push the idea that this forest could just as well be called Squirrelwood. As a rule, most humans are startled when suddenly something pops out in front of them from behind something. This may lead to them no longer thinking about Mousewood Forest and its name, which could just as well be a different name. Instead, they may flee, never to return. Or they may even scream and shout, since they weren't expecting to be startled. Those who run away never to return, the squirrels reckon, would probably call fair Mousewood Forest by its name, which might just as well be a different name. A startled, fleeing rambler might even call Mousewood Forest "Don't Go There." And that, the squirrels concluded, would be even less desirable than Mousewood Forest. If people started screaming when startled by a small auburn animal, the serenity of the forest would be lost for good. And neither the squirrels nor the countless other forest dwellers, not even the inhabitants of Mousewood, Mousewood Forest's capital, would want that. For serenity in a forest is no ordinary silence, like in a boring, noiseless room, but a cacophony of many tiny, likeable sounds. The wind wafting through the leaves, twigs clicking in the canopy, rustling down in the undergrowth, and the gentle creaking of towering trunks. So, if the squirrels wanted to purposely pop out from behind something, they had to be careful about doing it.
Well, if you want to hear these stories, buy the game. I'm not going to just stream him reading the stories. They sound pretty intricate and well read. But I'm not going to stream that. And plus, I didn't even mute my mic, so you probably couldn't hear it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to just keep doing... I don't know if I'm going to keep looking for the stories. You can only get them at this point, I think. I don't know if they disappear after that. Or it might be necessary that I go around and get them. Like I said, I'm cheating, so I've already fallen too deep into the cheat to stop now. It says he's at the Babbling Brook, but he's not. This is hence a Coldwater Brook. I'll talk to him again to get story 2.
You're It's strange to me. Flying sense into the field pattern. Are they wilderness? How wonderful. I'm sure my mug is an all-purpose weapon, but it won't help me here. Strange. There are green lights flickering across the field. Maybe it's someone with a lunch out for a walk.
See, it's not even gonna be what the guide says. Is this Coldwater Brook? Or is it over there?
Right. That must be the trap beetle that the church master was missing. Okay, I'm here, you little green beetle. Track me.
Huh. That's a nice find.
I think this little fella's yours, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh,
you
you
found
found
it. Our
darling
darling
little
sunshine's
sunshine's
back,
back.
George. Aren't you
Aren't you
glad?
glad?
I found this card. Strange, isn't it? I'll give it to you. It's so creepy that no one would buy it anyway.
Closed. Too bad. It looks comfy even at night. I'm sure my mug is an all-purpose weapon. That's the owner of the Powerful Farming Ring. Anya says he's out somewhere.
I'll see if this brought him to the brook. Maybe have to go back and see where he was. No. Maybe it's through here. Who knows? There he is.
Did you know that the moon is responsible for the tides? My old friend the moon has nothing to do with this planet or the wild crows that leave this area during the day. Do you see the lights on the side of the river? Over there is the beginning of the sad story from Mouse's friend.
Isn't there something you can do to help?
That is our prize. But wait, let me tell you a beautiful story from the time before the flood. It's about the old magician visiting the post office by the river.
Story 2.
I often find strange things between years. Fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings, lost endings. Perhaps there's something wonderful. Maybe you can find what you've lost.
I don't know. It's like past the Doors house.
times in a row. So, you also like to stride through the night, moving behind the scenes. That's where I find really stories. And I know an interesting thing about the grumpy woods over there. Do you like to hear it? The German Pastor, I often find strange things between words, fragments of stories long forgotten.
Yes, yes.
Perhaps there's something maybe.
Alright. It's just, they only repeat. I mean, I don't hate it. It's fine. Took a break. I went for only an hour and a half. I talked for like a half hour before I even started, so I haven't made that much progress. Going to the edge of town for story 4. The river by the wheat field for story 5. Back of the dwarf's house for story 7. And the path tree to get story 8. But where's story 6? Maybe you just have to explore for yourself and find them. Well, I think I want to save. And I quit for now. I'll be back probably in another hour or something. I have to make food. Alright.